Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Turner, and today I'll be presenting my fourth book critique. In this book critique, I focused on two genres, the biography genre and the picture book genre. The first book I chose was Inventing the Future, a photobiography of Thomas Alva Edison. The author was Mara Ferguson Delano, and it was all photographs, so there was no illustrator. The genre was biography, and it won the American Library Association Notable Book Award in 2003. The reading level is grades 4 through 7th. I chose this book because it had really great information on Thomas Edison, and it was wonderful for young kids to see pictures of him in real life and read his story from a book that came from National Geographic, which is a very good source. The second book I chose was The Man Who Walked Between the Two Towers. The author was Mordecai Gersten. He was also the illustrator, and the genre was picture book and biography. He won the Caldecott Medal in 2004, and the grades for the reading level would be 1st through 5th. I chose this book because it had really great illustrations. It won the Caldecott Medal, which is a great honor, and I really loved how in detail the pictures were and how the text was presented. The third book I chose was Martin's Big Words, The Life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The author was Doreen Rappaport, the illustrator was Brian Collier, and the genre was biography and picture book. It won the Jane Addams Children's Book Award in 2002, and the reading level would be grades 1st through 5th. I love this book because I thought the pictures were wonderfully illustrated, and it had some really great insight to Martin Luther's childhood and his success as an adult. The fourth book I chose was Bill Peet, an autobiography. The author and illustrator was Bill Peet himself, and the genre was biography and picture book. This won the Golden Kite Award for picture book text in 1990, and the reading level is grades 2nd through 4th. I chose this book because it came from a very unique perspective. It was a man writing about his own childhood, his imagination, his dreams, and it was very inspiring, and also the pictures were wonderful. My featured text was Snowflake Bentley. The author was Jacqueline Briggs Martin, and it was illustrated by Mary Azarian. The genre was biography and picture book. It won the Caldecott Medal in 1999, and the reading level is kindergarten through 4th grade. I chose this book also because the illustrations are wonderful, but it had some really great messages in the story about following your passions, and it also incorporated a lot of science in studying nature and snowflakes in particular. The science lesson plan I chose was from the Ohio State Standard in kindergarten, saying yearly weather changes seasons are observable in the daily weather changes. In this lesson, I would begin by reading Snowflake Bentley, and I would have an in-class discussion about the book, talking about what you see with the snow, how does it feel, and have you looked closely at a snowflake. Then I would take the children outside as a field trip, and we'd write down any discoveries found in examining snow. We'd come back to the classroom, and we would play a Kahoot game, which I will pull up right now. I created this game for the classroom, and I think it's a wonderful way to incorporate kind of a fun game, but also get an idea of where they are. So the first thing would be snow, classic. Well, let me show you exactly how I created the Kahoot. It basically came with a couple different games. It came with a couple different questions asking about the color of the snow and if the snow is hot or cold and where the snow came from. Looks like I'm going to have some trouble pulling it up right now, but here's the home page, and I have created it myself for the classroom. And then they will also write a letter to a classroom in a state that does not typically get snow, such as Florida. and they will share their experience with the students in the classroom through the letter. And I'll also set up a Skype call for the two classes to talk about the differences in their seasons. I think that's really important for young kids to see in a science lesson plan. The other lesson plan I created was the language arts lesson plan. I use the Common Core State Standard for kindergarten, and it says, without prompting or support, ask and answer questions about key details in the text. For this one, I would create groups after reading Snowflake Bentley, and I would have specific questions for each group, and they would not be allowed to use the book to answer questions, and they would work together to come up with answers, and then they would present it to the class. And if there's any disagreement, or if someone thinks is another answer, then we would have a class discussion about this and go back to the book to make sure. I hope you all enjoyed my 4th book critique. Have a wonderful day.